Hello. Um, this is not my usual video, as you can see. You're probably seeing some eugenics gameplay in the background. A little run. I don't think this would take more than 5 or 6 minutes. But today I wanted to talk about the way I tackle big problems and the way I think everyone should. Mainly or specifically when you don't have a lot of expertise in the problem area. When I started this project, this fishing game project, I had an idea, I had a vision, I had a lot of ideas actually. And I felt overwhelmed at first. Every year, because I'm studying a CS major, and every year I go on summer break, I start a new project, and I almost never finish it. And I thought to myself, well, why is this happening? I mean, I have all these great ideas, and when it comes to developing or coding, I just have 2 or 3 days of hype, and then it dies out. Turns out that every time I started a project, I had this idea in mind, this visualization of the final product that I wanted. What was different with this small game project is the fact that I narrowed a lot my vision. And I start simply by fishing, like express space to fish, which is boring and it's not the main way and it's not the final way that you're going to fish in my game. Nothing in my game is final at the moment. But the iteration of my project, it made me feel like I'm progressing a lot, you know? And it's enabling for me to work motivated in every step. So, and I'm going to link it in a second. When I started these videos, the first 3 videos before this one, you could maybe summarize them in one at the end of last week. At the end of that week, I think they're all recorded in 1 week. But that would make me have a 10-minute video that I have to upload and one title and one shot, you know? And it is a bigger project than 3 separate videos. So my advice here, or my tip, or my trick, however you want to call it, I hope it helps someone, it's sometimes in life, and the greatest things in life are grand challenges, big challenges. And I will encourage you to take them, but in a smarter way. You know? It's well known that the first thing to do is the hardest. The first stroke to a painting, the first line of code, the first paragraph, the first brick. It's the blank page syndrome, I would call it. That's literal translation as I know it in Spanish. And making this video and making this version, this early version of my game, really helped me to get this thing going, you know? It would be like, okay, let's make a reference here. It would be like my hand crank mod create. It would be like this, like my hand crank to my boiling steam generator. I don't know how it's called, but you need that first thing. And if you don't see progress, and if you don't see something, my .x, like this, for example, or my first video uploaded, the channel created, I wouldn't be that motivated to continue. And I think it's something that everyone tells you, but it doesn't really sink in until you experience it. And it's weird because it happens with a lot of stuff in life, that you know stuff that people tells you and you believe them and you trust them, your parents, your friends, your partner, but you really need that moment of eureka almost. That moment of inflection that makes you really think deeply of what they're saying. So, with that statement, maybe this video it's pointless. But if I can make someone relate to my story and maybe be that ignition of change, I don't know if that phrasing it's okay, but if I can motivate that critical thinking about this expression of just start is the hardest, and you have to start, you have to do the first step, it will be pleasing to me, honestly, because this project, I really want to finish it. Unlike any other project that I started in summer. So, if I can help someone else finish their projects, that would be nice, or starting them, for instance. So, you don't have to be perfect. Your first try don't have to be perfect. Your first thing doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you're proud of it. I am proud of my work right now. I am proud of this. And maybe, yeah, an AI could have made it faster. But would I be proud of something made from an AI? Would I be proud of something almost entirely done by ChatGPT? I don't think so. It's a really thoughtful coding, this, at least in my opinion. And yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. I don't know if I was have a gameplay. Yeah, I probably would. So, with that said, I wanted to thank you if you consider leaving a like or subscribe to the channel. It is a really different video, not really an update on the project, but it's my perspective, right? So, yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching.